Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Tiff from Journal with Tiff, and I've got a new pen day. So I purchased this, I'll tell you what it is in a second, from the Atlanta Pen Show. So it did not come with a box. It just came in this Esterbrook sleeve, and it came in an Esterbrook sleeve because I purchased it from the Kenro Industries table, and they sell Esterbrook. So they were like, hey, you want a sleeve to put it in? I'm like, sure. So without further ado, I purchased the Montegrappa Venetia, and this is in the Conifer colorway. I think I have a thing with this like chipped, cracked ice type of resin. Let's get a closer look. So this is a beautiful, vibrant, deep forest green. Hence the name conifer. I'm assuming from like coniferous trees. But the chatoyance and the flex is just gorgeous. So very lightly inscribed on the side of the pen is Montegrappa with their little, it looks like mountains. Let's see if I can get a closer. There we go. I like that simply because I don't like I don't even carry purses and things like that with huge brand names on them. I'm not here to I don't know. I'm just not really big on the brand name being the most obvious thing on an item, you know. So this is a twist cap, and let's see how many turns it takes. Let's see, let me put my Montegrappa on the front so we can tell. 1, 2, and that's pretty tight. So 2 turns gets it on. The cap, the trim is brass with yellow gold plating. There is no true finials on the cap or the base of the pen, but it is conical. It kind of comes to a point. I've talked to and seen some videos about this particular model, and it's not really pointy, it's kind of just rounded. Nope, this is, let's see, this is pretty pointy. Yeah, it leaves a mark on my finger. But it's okay. One reason I like it is because it's different. I have say my Esterbrook in the evergreen colorway, but it has rounded finials and it is a little bit less of a vibrant color green. So that's something that kind of pulled me in for this one. One thing I really, really like about this model is the grip section. It kind of slims down right here, and it is so comfortable to hold. It is just the perfect size. Can it be capped? Excuse me, posted? It can. It definitely, as soon as I put it in my hand, it kind of fell backwards. It is definitely back weighted. Now, let's get a better look at the nib. Can you see that? The nib is just gorgeous. This nib is 14 karat gold. It does have a plastic feed. There is a model that it's on the list that I absolutely do want of the Venetia, and it is not a resin because this is a resin body. There's a model that is a celluloid body with an ebonite feed that I'm hoping to be snagging soon, but it's not a lot to say about it. I can really tell I'm kind of into fountain pens. Italian fountain pens. Can you tell? Because this is like out of the last 4 pens I've purchased, I believe they've all been Italian, I believe. And so I'm really loving the nibs. And this is my first Montegrappa. So I did a little deeper dive and did not realize that Montegrappa was actually, it is the oldest pen factory. And they started off making rubber pens back in 1912 in Bassano del Grappa, Italy. And the name of the company actually did not start off, just giving a little bit more view here, did not start off as Montegrappa. The name actually started off as Elmo, E-L-M-O. And that was the nickname of Henrik, which was one of the two founders of the company. So I thought that was just an interesting tidbit to know. But yeah, it is, oh yeah, it's a cartridge filling system, which is great because you can, so much easier to change the inks and to clean. And also this is not a friction fit cartridge converter. You have to screw it off. So if you have one, make sure you do not pull it. You're gonna wanna screw it on and off. And let's go ahead and do a little bit of a size comparison. Okay, so I've got 4 others to compare it to here. So I'm going to compare it to the Esterbrook SD. This is, oh my goodness, this is the Esterbrook SD. This is my TWSBI Eco Black with Rose Gold, the Pilot Capless, and a Sailor Pro Gear. And as you can see, compare the base, the end here. See how that's kind of rounded, and you can definitely see the point on the Montegrappa Venetia. And let's go ahead and uncap these. As you can see, the nib, I feel like the nib is pretty significant when compared to, let's see, let's compare it to the next largest would be the Esterbrook. I'd say that's well, it's not a lot bigger. I'm gonna put it side by side. Let's take the TWSBI out. Here we go. So maybe it's not really that much bigger. It's just that more of the nib is inside the pen. So let's put the end of the grip sections together. And now you can see, straighten up, that they're not a lot different, but there's so much more intricate design on the Montegrappa nib. I love a pretty nib. Love it. Yeah. So that is the pens uncapped and not posted, because I don't generally post it whenever I use it. Oh, I got some ink. And let's do a writing sample. All right, this is my Clairefontaine notebook. And let's come in a little bit closer. There we go. And just oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't even tell, this is an extra fine nib. Now, I had this pen when I first got it. Again, I'm just now doing a review, but it was in my currently inked a month or 2 ago. And let's see. The ink that I had in it kept causing hard stops. And I believe it was basically because it was such a light golden brown color. I honestly wasn't aware that those colors tend to just dry out quicker. It left crumbs on the nib. I was very upset. But now that I know that, this is actually inked with Iroshizuku Yamaguri. And this is the Venetia model. Conifer colorway. You do hear some feedback. Let's write a little bit more, see if you notice the feedback. So it's not scratchy, just basic nib feedback. If that's bothersome to you, then this might be a problem. But when I did change the ink, no more problems. The only time I thought I had a problem, it was starting to have a few hard stops, and I noticed that the ink was like super low, so there was like nothing in the cartridge to in the converter, I mean, to pull the ink down. So yeah, it writes beautifully. And it is so comfortable. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. I love the resin. I love the way it looks. The nib is just the perfect size, but I am very excited to try the celluloid model that actually has the ebonite feed, because I just really think that would be a lovely, lovely addition to my collection with a pen that I just absolutely love the aesthetic to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. Do you have any of this pen, this model? Have you had any issues with it? Do you like the way it writes? Yeah, let me know. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye-bye.